Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. So, I have resorted to finally doing my first YouTube live. Usually, I record and then upload, but I'm having problems. So, if anyone pops up and you can't hear me, please let me know. So, I wanted to go over give you the astrological update for the week and pull some cards, which I did do. I started a video on my Facebook page, but lost my sound. So, hopefully, this is working on here. So, let's start off with the astrology for the week. Wrong one. Um, and I will give you the updates. Okay, so today is October 12th. So yesterday, um, from the 11th until the 13th, Venus opposes Saturn, and then it will oppose Neptune, and Pluto stations direct on October 13th, which is tomorrow. Okay, so basically, what this means is that Venus is the way we love and value ourselves, and Saturn is father energy. It rules Capricorn, it rules time. It's about limits, it's about restriction, it's about structure, it's about, think, large corporations, governments, um, structure from the top down. And then Neptune can be illusion or um, disillusion. So there is a lot of illusion in the energy as well. And then Pluto will station direct tomorrow, October 13th, which will be Monday. And Pluto is our personal power. It is about um, transformation. It's about death and rebirth. So, in a sense, with everything that's been going on, I would say that we are in the process of rebirthing ourselves. And then on the 14th, we have Venus trine Uranus, excuse me, Venus trine Uranus and trine Pluto. So when we think about Venus, we think about the planet of love, the way we love and value ourselves and others, especially in when Venus is in Libra. Okay, it's about aesthetic beauty. Okay, and when Venus is, it also rules Taurus, but in Taurus it's about money. But um, what I'm going to say is Libra and Taurus oppose each other. So think about create creativity. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if, especially if you're a Libra, you may want to redecorate your house. But with that opposing Taurus energy, I want to say creative finances. Okay. Something that a new investment or a new way of investing or something that you want to possibly purchase that requires a large investment and also breakthroughs in love. And it could be in the way you love yourself or in the way you love others. Um, and then on what I also want to say as well is when Pluto stations direct tomorrow on the 13th, when a planet stations direct, it appears to be not moving in the sky. That is when it is its most powerful. So since Pluto is your personal power, this could be you stepping into your personal power. Um, and it may be uncomfortable. Okay. Try to discern what is discomfort and what is fear because there's a lot of fear in the underlying energy as well. So, is this discomfort because you're stepping into something new, or is this fear? And I associate fear as frozen. If you feel frozen, that is fear. Okay. I did a video that I uploaded the other day. Um, and it talks about what's going on in the energy. And there's a PDF attached to that about panic and anxiety. If anyone is having issues with that, because that's coming up in the energy as well, because Uranus has been so active, and now Pluto and Saturn and all of the outer planets are moving again, and this time they're starting to go direct one at a time. So that's going to cause some discomfort in the body. You may be feeling dizziness. You may be feeling the high pitches in the ears, some nausea. I've had trouble with balance, as far as my physical balance, where I go to stand up and I feel like I'm going to fall, or like I feel like my knees are giving out, or something like that, like not being fully in your body. So just be mindful of those things. Okay, so we have I get up to the 14th. Okay, so think about breakthroughs in love. It could be the way you love yourself. It could be the way you're seeing other people and the way you love them. But with um, the sun being in um, Libra, I'm going to say it's overall relationships, the way we love and value ourselves and others in relationship. Okay. And those create that very, very creative is Venus is very creative, and creative finances. There's something around finances with that opposing Taurus energy. All right. Then the 16th to the 18th, the sun squares Jupiter. Okay. A square is tension. Jupiter is um, expansion, but it also can be overindulgent. So we want to be mindful to not overindulge in something. Maybe spend too much money or say too much or overcommit and then only to have to cancel on people. At the same time that square is going on, that sun squaring Jupiter is opposing Chiron and Eris. So Chiron is the wounded healer, and Eris is sister to Mars. She fights for the underdog. She is a warrior, a goddess warrior. Okay, so with Chiron, Chiron is about healing, and I believe that's in the first house. I don't think I could pull it up. I believe it's in Aries. So with Chiron there, it's about your identity. Okay, so there could be some kind of feeling of crisis around your identity. You may be questioning your identity, or stepping into a new role in your identity. Okay. Um, and as I said, with Jupiter, overcompensation, and with Chiron, a need for compassion, which we really need compassion. The world needs compassion. We have not seen a lot of compassion. Um, although a lot of people are stepping up and speaking out and speaking their truth, but just, you know, there's a need for compassion and understanding. Okay. We don't have to like other people or what they say, but we should still have some kind of understanding and compassion for whatever it is that they're going through, because every individual on the planet affects the collective energy, the underlying collective energy. And as I said earlier, there's some fear in that underlying collective energy. And then let's see. So today's the 12th. So I will go on. I'll take it to the 20th. So that'll give you um, a few more days. So then we will have the 19th and the 20th. Mercury is conjunct Mars. So words and actions could cut deeply. Um, and there could be some, I want to say, volatile energy um, with Lilith in Scorpio. Deep feelings. Um, feel the feelings, because Mars is also the ancient ruler of Scorpio, along with Pluto. We have Pluto turning direct. We have Mercury conjunct Mars. Okay, Mercury is communication. Okay, Mars is action, and Lilith, Lilith in Scorpio is taking that deep dive into the underworld of Pluto, and what are we coming up with and what is coming out. And as we are speaking out, who are we speaking to? What words are we speaking? And are we being mindful of those words. So I pulled some cards. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see that I shuffled the cards. I'm going to use the same cards. Um, and then I'll share this over there as well so that I left some people hanging. I felt bad about that. So the first card that we got was the consequence of fear. It is a 20, which is a 2. So 2 is about coming together. It's divine feminine energy, and it's contradiction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, so this is the card. This deck is from the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. I love her decks. I have every one of her decks. So this is the deck. If you're interested, it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. And she hand painted all of the art for this deck. So the consequence of fear. Like I said earlier, I felt that there was some fear in the underlying collective energy. So is it fear or is it discomfort from growth? Because Pluto is pushing us forward. It wants us to grow. It wants us to move. It wants us to step into our power. So, and as I said earlier, check that video. I think it's called What's Going On in the Energy or something like that. I just did it a couple of days ago, and there's a free PDF on there that will help you navigate those feelings that may be coming up because with all these outer planets moving, that panic and anxiety and that feeling of fear may be triggered within you. The next card is a 42, so it is a 6. And 6 is about forward movement. It's about birthing something new. So, what are you creating? We're in a very creative energy with Venus in its home sign of Libra. Okay. So, it's rise to the occasion. And it says capability, strength, authenticity, and free will. So, where are you taking your power back? Where are you stepping up? Where are you speaking out? Where are you being genuine and authentic? And where are you not? Are you using your power of free will? We always have a choice. We get to choose. So, on the top, up in here, this is a falcon. You see that the crown chakra is lit up, and the falcon has its wings spread. And this card talks about messages being carried on the wings of birds. Okay. And are you paying attention? Are you hearing what is being said? And it talks about stepping into your power as well, this particular card. And it's saying that we're capable, that we have the strength, that we've done the work. With Pluto being retrograde for so long, the whole time that Pluto was retrograde, we were reviewing, we were going back into the quote unquote underworld, the depths of our soul, and we were reviewing things that we had already gone over to make sure that we've learned the lessons. Saturn, okay, the father energy, the great teacher. And the next card we have is a 5, and 5 is about transformation, which is also associated with Pluto. And it is the sovereignty of magic. It's about synchronicities, miracles, and spiritual forces. And this card as well, the third eye and the crown chakra are very lit up. This is saying that we are going to have those aha moments. And do you believe in miracles? I was just talking about this, it was yesterday or the day before, um, and about having unbelievable faith in the unseen and the unknown, and knowing that we're not alone in all of this. So, are you paying attention? Are you seeing the magic in each and every day? Do you see the little signs and little synchronicities? Are you paying attention to the miracles that are occurring? Okay. And remember, you have to be open to them to see them. You can be cranky and miserable all day, or you can choose to look for the magic in each and every day and find gratitude for all of those things that we have. And the next card is a 1, so it's about the self or the first house. It would be very Mars like in nature. It's the I am. It's about coming first. It's about your divine connection between the heaven and the earth. Um, Serenity out of exile. And this is saying exhale, surrender, and radical acceptance. And we have a full moon shining down. So this is shining light down on something. It's bringing something to the forefront. And we also have a dragonfly. And the dragonfly is the oldest living insect on the planet, and its eyes are multifaceted. So what this is saying is, are we seeing clearly what the light is, what the moonlight is shining down on and highlighting for us to see? Are we seeing it? Are we seeing it clearly? There is still a lot of illusion in the energy and in the air with Neptune. So be mindful of that illusion. We are still not getting the whole picture. Then I pulled out a few more cards for clarity. So the next card that came out was Observer, and it's a 49, so it's a 13, so it is a 4. Um, 4 um, represents um, being grounded. Okay, it's about foundation and structure. So, are you being your own observer? Okay, because the card that goes with this is the consequence of fear. Are you able to to determine what is fear and what is discomfort from growth? So be your own observer. And the next card is imagine. Okay. And this came out for rise to the occasion. So imagine if you used all of your wisdom and knowledge and strength and your free will, you stepped into your authenticity and spoke your truth. Imagine what would the world be like? What would your life be like? What would the world be like for you? How would your life change? And the next one is Come to the Edge, and it came out in reverse. So in Colette's decks, there is no good or bad. If it's reversed, it's considered protection. If this card is upright, this is saying Come to the Edge. This is saying she's confident. She's teetering on the edge. She's dancing. She's on one foot. Okay. In reverse, she's lacking confidence or she's questioning her confidence and she's afraid to take the leap. If you don't take the leap, how will you be able to see the magic? So don't be afraid to take the leap of faith. Don't be afraid to be confident and to follow your heart. There's a time that we use head over heart, and there's a time that we use heart over head. Listen to your body. Your body never lies to you. Feel the energy moving through your body. The crown chakra here is all lit up. Okay. And she's trying to decide whether or not to leap. So, are you ready to leap? Are you ready to step into your power? Pluto is giving us the ability to take our power back. And when it stations direct tomorrow, that's when it will be its most powerful over the next couple of days. So, you're going to have, I want to say, um, the strength that you need and the confidence. If you've put in the work, don't be afraid to take the leap. It's a 5. So again, this is about transformation and it's here and now. Okay. So one sign points to the past, one sign points to the future. And what this is saying is this is a clarification card for serenity out of exile. So what this is saying is stay in the here and now. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. Stay in this moment and breathe. And we want to remember to exhale. We want to remember to surrender things, everything over to God's spirit, the universe, whatever you believe in, and to have radical acceptance. Okay. Because if we're not in the moment, we're not seeing the magic. So that is the update for this week. I hope that you've enjoyed that. I'm going to type into, I don't know if I can. I can type into the chat. I'm going to type into the chat the website, the bloominglotuslife.com. And you can go ahead over to the website. It's still under construction, but there are some things available now for you. I've been working for over a year, I guess about a year and a half now. I have over 1,400 goddesses. I've been doing a lot of work on the goddesses. I got all caught up in the archetypes and the mythology. I love doing that kind of thing. And when you go on to the bloominglotuslife.com, at the top right hand corner, there is a goddess quiz. It is free. Click on the quiz, scroll down to the bottom of the page. There are 12 questions. You're going to hit the link and take the little quiz. And then underneath of that, after you take the quiz, there is another free PDF for you that will explain the results of your quiz. I love this because it helps you understand you and the type of energy that which goddess most resonates with you and what her energy is and how she used it to navigate life. So this will help you learn more about you and how to step into your power and how to navigate everything moving forward. So that is it for today. My followers don't know that I'm on here because I don't usually do things this way. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know if I could do it. So this is my first live YouTube stream. So you can always find me here at Bell's Mountain Connection, and we own the bloominglotuslife.com. Bell's Mountain is our LLC company, and we also have the Blooming Lotus Life YouTube channel as well. So you can follow us on either channel. So be blessed, be well, have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. I do these every week. If you don't catch me here, you can catch me on Facebook under Robin Carroll. It's ROBBINCAROLL on Facebook. So feel free to follow me there. Our the Blooming Lotus Life at Bell's Mountain on Facebook as well. So I look forward to seeing you all soon and catching up with you next week. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your weekend. Namaste.